Alright, hello and welcome to Jim Games. Today I am playing a game called Distilled. And over here is the solo mode set up. So we don't have goals out for multiple players. We don't have personal goals that we have in our hand. Just these over here. And I need to make my way up this barrel shape of cards. I need to collect at least one from each row to win. And my final score has to exceed the score that I get on my A and B card that I score. Now, my final A's are collecting 6 non-aged spirit labels and collecting 4 aged spirit labels. That's how it ended up. And since I'm playing Taste Panel G, this is a game of lots and lots of non-aged spirits. The only aged spirit on here is whiskey. So we'll be going for the 6 non-aged, unless I want to spend the whole game making whiskey. For that, I have chosen to play with Joanna Piri de Souza. Sell each non-aged spirit for 1 coin more. Alright. We start off with 4 coins, and we start off with a yeast in our pantry. The storeroom always starts with this glass bottle and this metal barrel, and we will always keep those around. Off to the side, I have a basic market from which I can buy twice from in each round. Then we have the premium market right up here. I can buy as much as I can afford from there. We have upgrades in the top row. Those are equipment and specialists to help us in the game. The coppersmith gives me an extra alcohol in my concoction every round. The Doig ventilator, at the end of the distill phase, I can draw 2 flavor cards and add 1 to my drink, even if I'm not aging it. So that's kind of nice, but it costs 7. I'll probably lose it in this first go through. The architect, once per market phase, I can discount an upgrade. And then the orchard, I get a free fruit sugar every round. And I don't see, let's see, gin and pisco are the only things that use fruit sugar. Of course, that can go in vodka, so I might not get that one. We have basic ingredients here, which are usually your sugars. There's some yeast and water in there. That's mostly your different sugars. There are 3 types: fruit sugar, grain sugar, and plant sugar. Looks like most of the recipes are going to use plant. Down here are special barrels and bottles as items. When you buy those go to your storeroom. And they can help you sell better. Your barrels here can help in other ways. I won't be doing too much in barrels. I might get a stainless steel at some point. Your bottles are really nice for selling your liquor in. So our first 2 goals over here: earn 8, I'm just going to call it dollar or money or coin. Earn 8 coins or more in a round. Or sell a spirit containing no basic sugars. So that doesn't mean moonshine. It just means sugars from the basic market. So I don't know if it has to have a sugar in it, but it has to be non-basic. I would say selling moonshine would work for that. So I have no beginning of the round things to do. So I'm going to move right into the first phase, which is the market phase. And right now I just know moonshine and vodka. And I have a signature recipe called, it's a little too far away here. Canina Cachaca. And there's a special ingredient, sugarcane juice, that I have access to later that can go into that. But any sugarcane has to be in there to make that. Alright. I have 4 coins to purchase with. I need a water, because you always need at least one water, one yeast, and one sugar. So I'm going to take a water for the basic market. And then when you buy a water from the basic market, you get to look at the top card of any of these areas and see if you want to buy it. Natural Spring. This could be good. There'll be a free water every round. Thing is, what I'm looking for is a free plant sugar every round. I'm not going to buy that one. So it goes to the bottom of the stack. I will buy a recipe. These three on the top here, the bronze level ones, cost 2 to buy. And I'm going to go ahead and buy access to the cachaca. Then I'm going to take a plant sugar, a mixed plants from over on the basic board, which will cost me 1. That's all I can take from over there. I don't have enough money to take anything else from over here. So I am done with the market phase. And now the remaining of this B deck, which is your middle cards here, they all have a little grid on the back to show you which cards go away at the end of a market phase. So we are losing, it's always going to be these back 3. Then I'm losing this one here. I'm sorry about that. I know you just got a shake of the camera. To have as level as a picture, of a picture as I want, that tripod has to lean on the table. And everything else then slides over and we fill it back up. And I was right, I did lose that card, didn't I? No, the Doig ventilators. No, that's not what I was after. I was after that one dude. Yeah, he did leave the scene. So I do have some palm out there that I can purchase. That's a plant sugar. Alright, to make cachaca, I have to have at least 1 plant sugar in my concoction. So it is time to distill. And everybody's board has a washback over here. In this washback, you put your yeast into there, your water into here, and your sugars into here. Every sugar that you add 1 alcohol. Then you gather up these cards and shuffle them up. We're going to be removing the top card and the bottom card. And then what's left is what we end up making. And all that matters really is your sugars. What sugars are left in here. So we lose the alcohol. And then for the bottom card, the mixed plants. So since we don't have the sugar in here, this is just plain old moonshine with yeast and alcohol in it. So I'm going to grab this label for moonshine, grab the metal barrel to put it in, and now we go to the sell phase. This is a non-aged spirit, so we sell it right away, and we need a bottle. So there we go. Moonshine sells for 2 coins on its own, plus what we see up here, so that's going to be 5 coins in total. And then spirit points, moonshine is worth 1, and then anything on the bottom left of these cards, which is nothing. So I just earned 1 point for making that drink. Alright, now we get our metal barrel and our glass bottle back. The rest of the ingredients go back to the markets. If it goes back up here, it'll go onto the truck, which is the discard pile. I did technically sell a spirit containing no basic sugars, so I've just scored this goal right here, and that gives me 2 coins. I can also now reveal the next 2 up here. Earn 8 spirit points or more in a round, And this one is collect 2 bronze tier spirit labels. Now I can be on my way to that one now, because I am working on bronze tier on the Kachaka. By the way, there's no gold tier on this taste panel. So it's only these 3 bronze ones here and then 4 silver ones down here. Alright. I've done everything in a round, but I want to check my card just to make sure. No, I got to place my label yet. So I have these bonuses at the top here, and I'm going to go ahead and claim my signature thing, my signature ingredient. That's a one-time use card. Now we go to the top of the round. I have 8 coins this time to deal with. The Tropical Warehouse is only for flavoring stuff. Okay, and I can add a grain sugar with the farmer. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to buy that palm for 4. Because that's a plant sugar that gives me 2 coins for my drink and 2 spirit points. If I can keep it in there. Now, as you might have noticed, those cards that come out of your drink when you're distilling go back to your pantry. So it's not like they're gone forever. I have an alcohol in my pantry. And alcohol can take the place of yeast or water in your washback. I'm going to take a yeast card, I think. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, I'm going to take a yeast card. When you buy yeast from the basic market, you get a coin with it. What else? I want to sell Kachaka, which is an American spirit. Okay. I should be successfully making Kachaka this round. So I'm going to take a water from the basic market. And let's just see what this top upgrade is. A drone camera. You know what? I will buy that. That's my remaining 5. What that does is once per round I can copy the ability of a distillery upgrade that's face up in the market. So I can do any of those that are up there. Okay, that's going to end my market phase. Oh, we should be on round 2 here. So, what I am going to do, boom, we're going to be removing this one, both of these, all 3 of these, and then that one there. So for new upgrades, I've got a warehouse manager, has to do with aged spirits. An intern researcher, I can discount recipe cubes. Oh, there's sugarcane, that's good. Anise, I love me anise. Make some licorice flavored brew. Okay, now it's time to distill. Take all the items in our pantry. Water, yeast. I'm going to use all 3 of my sugars. The alcohol will go in. It doesn't matter, water or yeast. Since I'm adding 3 sugars, I am adding 3 alcohols. So I have a chance of making my signature recipe on this turn. I need at least 2 of the plant sugars to remain in this, and one of them to be sugar cane. Alright, let's see what we lose. Alcohol and yeast. Alright, we've done it. So, 3 plant sugars in there. That's my signature recipe. I can pull this little tab off, put it here. Now, it's a metal barrel, and it's non-aged, so we sell it right away. Glass bottle. Now, there is a money value for this, and it's 1 plus these coins on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 coins. And that just scored us this one right here. Earn 8 coins or more in a round. That'll give me 1 spirit point. Now for the spirit points for my brew. 11 for this cachaca. This makes 15 with my signature ingredient in it. 17 because of the palm. So I just earned 17 points there. So I'm up to 19 spirit points. And now I can disassemble this and get those back. The signature card goes away from the game. Everything else back to their markets. Alright. So I have a yeast and an alcohol left over here. I did earn 8 spirit points or more in a round, so I just scored this next level up. So now this is on this level. I could no longer score anything underneath if there was anything left. I now have access to doing those two. Sell 2 spirits in a single round, or collect spirit labels requiring all 3 barrel types. I do not like those. I will be collecting a second bronze tier eventually. It'll take a couple of rounds once I start making the regular cachaca. Oh, I do have access to this now since I did this one. Collect spirit labels from 2 different regions. Well, both of these are from my home region. They have a little home icon here. My home region is Americas. So I've only collected from 1 region so far. Now I gotta place the spirit label. Do I want a free upgrade? Do I want to save on recipe cubes? I think I will take the pig bottle. So free item. Pig bottle adds 4 spirit points to whatever drink you put it in. Alright, so we go to the next round. And I have nothing that happens at the start of the round unless I use my drone camera for one of those that happens at the start of the round. I think I will use this one, but it's during the regular market phase. I want to discount a recipe cube by 2. So, since I'm going to do a silver one, it'll normally cost 4. I get to buy it for 2. And I want the Lambagnag. It takes plant sugars. Okay. I will purchase 2 mixed plants from the basic market. Those cost 1 each. That's 2 coins. And then I will take, I have 7 to spend. So I'll take sugarcane and anise, which costs 7 altogether. And that will finish out my market phase. Oh wow, I want that turbo yeast. Okay, so if I had done it properly and bought the sugarcane first and then seen that turbo yeast come up, I would have bought the turbo yeast. Now I gotta hope it sticks around. And it will not. It's going away. I can get it back off the truck later though. That's one of the bonuses that you can put your spirit label on too. Alright. I hope this setup works pretty well. It keeps the glare off the cards. So it might look a little junky, but it does keep the glare off the cards from the particular type of light that I'm stuck with right now. I just don't know what to do about the glare problem other than this. Okay, now it's time to distill. So there's my yeast, there's alcohol for the water. I'm going to put all 4 of the plant sugars in. That's going to put 4 alcohol in. Okay. Just wondering if I need all 3 of those in there. Or all 4 of them in there. I think I'll take one of the basic mixed plants out. That'll remove one of the alcohol as well. I just need a couple in there. My goal this time is the Lambagnag. So this has to have at least 2 plant sugars in it total. And this will be an Asian drink. So it's going to be, well, it's Asian or Oceanic. And I can't forget too, I have this card here where I can swap 2 of these gold cards if I want. I can bring one of these over to here. But right now I'm not ready for any of those. Alright, anise and yeast are going away. That does leave me with 2 plant sugars in there, so I am successful with my Lambagnag. So, metal barrel, and I'm going to sell it in the pig bottle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins. Oh, I'm supposed to be getting 1 coin more every time I sell a non-aged spirit. So I've cheated myself out of 2 coins in the first 2 rounds. So I just made up for that. So I took 12 here. That's 9 plus the 1 extra for this one and the 1 extra for the 2 in the previous rounds. Now spirit points, Lambagnag is worth 6, 10 for the pig bottle, 2 more, so 12 for the sugar cane. So 10, 11, 12 up there. Now when we take this apart, bottles do not go back anywhere. You keep them in a collection that you can score for at the end of the game. The metal barrel comes back, and then everything else will go to the markets. And let's place this label out. So what will it be this time? Take a free coin. I don't know if I'll buy any more recipes, but I could. Now, okay, I wanted something out of there. So let's take, it says discard 1 card from your pantry and take any 1 card from the truck. Oh no, that's just a one-time thing. I won't worry about the turbo yeast. See if one of these went by that I really want. I don't think so. Nope. So why don't I just take a free upgrade, a free recipe. Let's learn Aqua V. Now I just collected a spirit label from a second different region. So I have scored this card right here. And that's going to give me 2 spirit points. And that opens up these 2 for me. Selling a gold tier worth 22 or more. We don't have any gold tier. So this one, sell a spirit containing 5 sugars or more. And that's really the only one in that row I can really go for. So I'm going to have to be getting a lot of sugars. Alright, not good for diabetic, is it? Alright, we're going to move on now to round number 3. No, round number 4, sorry. No beginning of the round stuff unless I want to use my drone camera for one of those. Is there anything else I want to do up there? At the end of the distill phase, add a flavor card. Alright, I think I might want to do that malting floor after I distill. So, let's go ahead and see what we can buy. There's no plant sugars up there. I would love that decanter bottle down there. Points wise. Okay, I'm going to take a water from off to the side and I'll look at the top ingredient. It is a plant sugar, so I'm going to buy it for 4. Alright. Now I will take a mixed plant from the side. That costs 1. Now, I have 7 left. So do I take my chances here? Because I would like to have the bottle. But I think I need to take my chances a little. I want to spend 3 on the mountain spring water. I'm hoping a plant sugar comes up here. Nope. Oh, took my chance. Now I don't have enough for the bottle. And there's nothing else up there that I want, so let's save this money. And let's do our market flush. So, that, both of those, this one. I didn't have enough yellow to make that a little longer. Alright, those are the ones that go away. Our upgrades coming out. A malt mill. Once per market phase, you can discount an ingredient. Okay. Coffee still, that's pretty nice. You can basically take a second chance at distilling a recipe that you're wanting to do. I didn't get any plant sugars there either. There's a bottle that's good for cachaca. No, lambagnag, sorry. Alright, let's distill. So this mountain water is water. 2 plant sugars. There's a water, yeast, 2 more plant sugars. So I want to get to that 5 eventually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the 2 mixed plants. Just leave these 2 premium ones in there. And that adds 2 alcohol. So I won't be doing a solo card this round. So right now, just whatever I have left in here, that's what I make. I might just make an Aqua V, but that's the cheapest one. I only get 3 points for Aquavit. It's a European one. Right now I don't have anything that wants 3 different labels from Origins. Alright, I'm losing alcohol and an anise. So that left me with 1 plant sugar, which is enough to make the cachaca. So I'm selling it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 more for Joanna, that's 9. Spirit points, 4, 5, 7. I'm up to 40 points. Get these items back. Put the rest away. And let's place our label. I'll take the free upgrade and I'll take that coffee still. Oh, I forgot to use my drone camera. You know, is it too late to sneak it in now? I wanted to add a flavor card to my drink. So, manure. My drink tasted like manure. Well, it actually didn't give me any more coins. And since it didn't age, this is not going to count towards an aging bonus down here. So, I just ended up selling something that tasted like manure. Okay, there we go. Let's move into round number 5. This I'm finding is the best way to keep track of whether I miss a round or not. Okay, at the start of the round, there's something up there I want to do. I could use the co-op manager to add a basic to my pantry. Yeah, I'm going to use my drone. So I'm going to put, since we're not using gold cubes, let's use one of those. Put it on air show. I've used it this round. I'm going to copy the co-op manager, which to start of the round, add any one basic ingredient to your pantry. That's going to be a mixed grain, or a mixed plant, sorry. Mixed plant. Okay, I know all the recipes that I want to know. I have alcohol, I need yeast, and I need water. Alcohol could be one of them. So let me take 1 yeast, which gives me a coin. Let me go ahead and take a mixed grain. I mean a mixed plant. Why am I mixing those up? I think I will do the ceramic bottle, which costs 4. Wax sealed bottle, that's good for American spirits. I think I'll buy that, because most of what I sell probably would end up being American, since my person is from the Americas. Now the wrapped bottle is also good for American spirits. I'm going to buy that one too. There's a carton bottle. That's good for the Asian one. Asian and Oceanic. Alright, I'm done purchasing. Let's flush the market. So all 3 of these right here. Both of these right here. And this one. And the first one. And that leaves us with the worm tub. There we go. And the glass blower. The worm tub is nice because it adds 2 yeast to your concoction during the distilling phase. No, adds 2 alcohol. The glass blower helps you get bottles at a discount price. I think I'm done with the bottles though. Yeah, I don't need any items anymore. Alright, let's get to distilling. So there's my yeast. My water will be this alcohol card. And then all 5 of my mixed plants. So we're adding 5 alcohol. Now, if I lose one of my mixed plants, I have my coffee still that once per distill phase, I can return all removed cards, reshuffle, and then remove the top and bottom cards again. So I've got 2 chances here to make a concoction that has at least 5 sugars in it to score that B card. And the thing about that B card, it's only a 10-pointer. Which means I only need 85 points to win the game. Alright, let's see what we lose. Well, there's a mixed plant and an alcohol, so I'm going to use my coffee still and do it again. I don't want to lose any of the plants. Alright, let's see what happens. Alcohol. Oh, the anise. Well, only 4 sugars in this. It is enough to make the lambanyog. And that's the Asian one, so I want the ceramic bottle. And there's the metal barrel. 2, 3, okay, make sure that's all. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because of her. Then lambanyog is 6 spirit points. Now, since I'm using ceramic bottle, since it's an Asian spirit, it sells for 4 extra points. So 6, 10, just 10. Well, it takes me to 50. And now this is another bottle for my collection. And it's 2 different regions that I have the bottles from. Thing is, I'm not going for any other regions, so it's extra 5 points at the end of the game if you can get a 3rd region. So I need to start focusing on the same region, and with these 2 bottles that I purchased earlier, I'm going to start making kachaka. Okay, well, where am I going to put this? I'll just put it here and take 5 coins. Okay. 2 more rounds to go. And 3 things to do. You can score multiples on the same turn as long as they're not the same type with the same concoction. The same type of cells or the same type of well, there's another one I forget. I'm not seeing it up there. It distills. So at the start of my turn, do I want anything up there? No, I would like to use the worm tub in this next round. As a matter of fact, let me just buy that. That's 6 coins. It's the last of the upgrades that I can own. Column still. With that, you can remove only the top card and not the bottom card when you distill. There aren't any plant sugars out there. You know what? This is very, very interesting. Because I could try to go for this 5 sugars or more. And just go for a different sugar type. I need a yeast or a water, so let me take a water from over there and see what this top ingredient card is. It's wheat. I don't want it. Well, let's try that again. Water. And it's the juniper berries. Yeah, I don't want it. Okay, well, it's Kachaka that I'm going for anyway. I think I'll just be done with the phase right now. Let's flush the market. And we're going to lose both of these down here. I'll lose this one and keep only that one in that row. And lose both of these. So the upgrades are still important to me because I have the drone. I want to see plant stuff out here. There are potatoes. But only the potatoes. See, nothing out here gave me plant, did it? I'm pretty sure I would have noticed that. It was grain for the farmer. Alright, it's time to distill. So this will be for the yeast. I have my 2 water. I have my 1 plant sugar. So I'll be adding 1 alcohol. Oh, I haven't used this yet. So I'm going to use it to use the column still so that I only remove the top card. I'm using my worm tub here, which adds 2 additional alcohols. So here they are. And I've got 2 chances at this because of the coffee still. I want Kachaka. Okay, losing 2 alcohol. Oh, no, only the 1 alcohol because I only lose the top card because I'm using the column still. So that leaves me the 1 plant sugar. That's good for Kachaka. Metal barrel. Wrapped bottle. It's an America Spirit, so this will give me 3 extra spirit points. Alright, money-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus her. That's 9. And spirit points, 4 plus 3 is 7, 8. 8 spirit points. So I'm at 58. The wrapped bottle I get to keep in my collection. I get this barrel back. I'm going to place my label on the free ingredient and take the potatoes. Good, I've got some agave out there. Going into the very last round now. And I don't know what to expect with these C's. But I have to score this one now. It's now or never. So let's start off with buying the agave. And that brought in rice. Let's take a water from the side. Look at the top card here. Barley, I don't want it. another water from the side. No. That's not gonna work. Let's not get that water from the side. Let's just buy the cheapest card out there, rice. That brings in turbo yeast, which I will buy for 3. That I can actually use. And the water I will buy for 3. I'll buy the sorghum for 2. Alright, sugar cane for 4. And then a mix plants from the board over there for 1. So please tell me that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, so what I'm going to end up buying is vodka, or making is vodka, because it can contain any of the sugars in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has 6 sugars in it. So I'm going to be adding 6 alcohol. 5, 6. 1 or 2 more alcohol for the worm tub. 1 more alcohol because of the turbo yeast that is in here. And I only lose 1 item here. Anything that I want to use my drone camera on. Oh yeah, on the drone, the column still. So I'm only removing the top card. That top card is the sorghum. Well, I still have at least 5 sugars in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I'm officially going to the cell phase. And this is vodka. It is considered an American spirit, so we'll put it into that wax-sealed bottle. And vodka sells for 1 coin normally. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Every 5 piece is worth a point at the end of the game. Now, spirit points, vodka is worth 2. Plus 4 is 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. 12. 13. 14. 15 spirit points. So I just sold a spirit, 5 sugars or more. So I score this. I gain access to these 2. Sell a spirit containing 2 or more sugars of the same type. Well, this does have 2 plant sugars in it. But I can't use the same concoction for 2 of these cell ones. Sell a bronze tier spirit. Well, it's a bronze tier, but again, I can't do it. So I'm going to use this card right here to swap these 2 cards. That allows this one to be shown. Sell a spirit worth 8 coins or more. Again, that is a sell. You can't use the same concoction for 2 cells like that. So, I cannot win the game. But I did come close. Because with that, I would have gotten that up there. Let's just see if our final score would have been 85, and I'm sure it would have been. This vodka is going there to get me 2 extra spirit points. This goes into my bottle collection. And then we flush everything else. I gave it a try, but unfortunately those cards that came up were all cells. Alright, final points. And by the way, I didn't do a final flush up here. It doesn't really matter. If it would have mattered, I would have done it. But this was the end of the game. So, at the end of the game, if I had anything still on tap over here, aging in that last round, I'd go ahead and score that. But the bottle collection, what I'm looking for is bottles of the same area. Since I'm from Americas, this home would be my area. So I've got 3 of those. 3 in the same area is 4 spirit points. I don't have 3 different areas, so I don't get the 5. My upgrades here have points associated with them for the end game. All 3 of them are just 1 point apiece, so 3 more points. I scored 82 points altogether, and then 1 point for each of the 5 coins I have. That's 4 more. So 86 was my final score. I would have won if I'd have been able to get all the way up to the top. So there we are. This is Distilled, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you for watching it. This is Jim Games. Bye-bye.